Hello everyone! Pokemon Prince here! Are you excited for my first LP? Because I definitely am. Today I'm going to be playing Pokemon Leaf Green. Awesome title screen! Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Here are all the tutorials for the noobs who don't know how to play Pokemon games. I really feel sad for the people who've never played a Pokemon game, to be honest. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Yay! Oh boy, here we go. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Oh lord, already getting confused about our gender up in here. Alright, so hopefully you can tell that I am indeed a male. But I'm going to be playing the girl character because, I mean, look at her. Her design is so awesome. I love Leaf. I mean, red looks fantastic in this game as well. Big upgrade from red and green and blue. But, I mean, look at her. Her design is so awesome, and I usually play girl characters in games for some reason. Probably because I'm so, you know, effeminate and all that shiz. But let's go ahead and get going. And the name I'm going to choose, I'm sure most of you are familiar with. I'm totally stealing it from The Little Mermaid. I love Disney movies. But I researched it the other day, and in Hebrew culture, the name Ariel is usually used to refer to males, and it means the Lion of God, which I found really interesting. So here we go, my name is going to be Ariel. Right, so your name is Ariel? Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. I don't know how that works, but okay. What was his name now? Oh lord, can't remember his own grandson's name. Alright, so we're going to name him Eric, after the prince in The Little Mermaid, because, I mean, come on, we have to have Ariel and Eric getting it all up in here. So, Eric. Was it Eric? Yes, old man. That's right, I remember now. His name is Eric. Ariel, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! And then we shrink! Yay! Oh, look at my room! So here we have an NES, my TV, my cute little bed, and then my PC. You always want to go to your PC in the start of any Pokemon game, except I think for Gen 4, where they took out the item storage. Because if you go in here and you withdraw an item, you always have a potion waiting for you, which could actually save you a lot of grief during the game, especially if you aren't very confident in your first battle. Turn off. And now, let's go ahead and head downstairs and see what's cooking. There's my mom. Let's say hi. Right. All girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Glad you get your advice from TV, Mom. Anyway, so we're gonna go next door and see what Oak wants. Right here is your rival's house, so the mailbox will say Eric's house, or whatever you named your rival. Down here is Oak's Pokemon Lab, but we don't want to go there quite yet. Look at all the other NPCs, how cute. What we're going to do is go up here and try and leave town, because it's kind of a shiz hole. So let's leave. What?
Hey, wait! Don't go out!
Oh lordy.
It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
And we follow him back to his lab. For wholesome things, I certainly hope. And we go inside. He jets up on ahead and we follow. Oh look, Eric's here. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting.
Eric, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait.
Oh lordy, his memory is going.
Here, Ariel. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha-ha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs.
No duh.
When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose.
Alright. Ooh. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me?
Be patient, Eric. You can have one, too.
Alright, now we get to choose. So, this choice is one of the hardest things I'm sure many of you have ever done, is choosing your starter Pokemon. So, let's go ahead and start off. Right here we have Bulbasaur! Bulbasaur is a grass and poison Pokemon. It's one of the better starters when it comes to the early game. Bulbasaur can clear your way through the first 2 gyms and has a type advantage against the 3rd gym as well. But that's mostly on the defensive part. I'm going to be hosting all of these bios on a blog I'm starting. I'm not that good at video editing quite yet, so I'm going to list all of the Pokemon bios and other tips and tricks on my blog, where I'm going to feature all of the videos as well. So I'm going to have links down below, possibly also in annotations, so you guys can go to the blog, check out all of the Pokemon info and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you guys check that out. You'll be able to find stuff for Bulbasaur and all the other starters there.
So, Ariel, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur?
No. Right here we have Squirtle, which is a water type. Wonderful starter. I usually choose Squirtle. I like defensive Pokemon for some reason. I love Pokemon that can take hits and really set up strategies and things like that. So Squirtle's usually my go-to. Squirtle has a very good advantage against the 1st gym, but not so much the 2nd gym, and he really won't help you out in the 3rd gym. So early on, Squirtle's kind of the more in-between road between the other 2 starters.
Squirtle is your choice. It's one worth raising. So, Ariel, you've decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle?
No, I have not.
The final starter is one that I'm sure most people choose in their first run-through, and that is Charmander. Ah, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently.
Charmander is one of the hardest starters to start out with. It has a type advantage against the first 2 gyms. And there aren't too many Pokemon that can help you out against the 1st gym if you choose Charmander, unfortunately. But most people choose him because he becomes a fantastic Pokemon. His final evolution is one of the fan favorites for a good reason. But you can check out more about Charmander, like I said, on my blog. And I am not going to choose him.
So, Ariel, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander?
No. The one I'm going to start out with is Bulbasaur. I love grass Pokemon. Like, they're my favorite type. And Bulbasaur is a very good grass Pokemon. Unfortunately, he wasn't my first choice of a grass Pokemon, but Generation 1 doesn't really have a lot of grass Pokemon to choose from. So I think we're going to keep Bulbasaur with us.
So, Ariel, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur?
Yes, I do.
This Pokemon is really quite energetic.
Ariel received the Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. Happy music! Do you want to give a nickname to this Bulbasaur? Yes, we do. What do I want to name him? I'm actually a little torn here. Let's see. I think I'm going to name him one of my old standbys for Bulbasaur. And I'm basing this name off of Razor Leaf, which is a move I keep on Bulbasaur almost the entire game. I'm not really one for HP depleting moves unless I have to use them. I prefer more straight out grass attacks, but you know, they have their place. But I definitely keep Razor Leaf on my Bulbasaur. I'll take this one then. Your rival always takes the Pokemon that has a type advantage over yours, so of course he's going to take the fire type Charmander. Eric received the Charmander from Professor Oak. And I suppose we should just leave now. Thank you, bye! Wait, Ariel, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh lord, here we go.
Rival Eric would like to battle.
Rival Eric sent out Charmander. Go, Razor. Go and beat this boy.
Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Ariel, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you?
Yes, I have. Been doing this since I was like 7.
A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Yes, I will, so hush. Try battling and see for yourself.
Alright, so with Bulbasaur, he's pretty specially based, but he does have a decent attack stat. Fortunately, Charmander doesn't have a very good defense stat. Its special defense is pretty decent. But his physical defense really isn't. And both of us will only be wielding one normal type move and one stat reducer. So we won't be able to do same type attack bonus damage against each other. So this is a pretty fair fight in the beginning. They're not going to throw anything major at you. So what you want to do, probably with him, you do want to growl first, just to make sure that his Charmander doesn't get an upper hand.
Lowering the foe's stats will put you at an advantage.
Obviously. Oh, crud. He also used Growl, so now we're back to square one. Alright, let's just start tackling, I suppose. Tackle! Wow, that did very little. We're gonna be here a while.
Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle.
And he's going to use Scratch. Whoa! Critical hit. Alright, so critical hits sometimes happen. Some moves have raised priority for critical hits. But what happens is their attack does more than normal. I believe it does 1.5 times the normal attack power. And it also ignores all stats. So if you raised your defenses, all kinds, and he's just barely nicking away at you and he gets a critical hit, then it's just like you had no defense stat boost at all. The same with if their attack is lowered, they ignore that as well. So you can see he did a large chunk of damage to me, and I'm really glad I picked up that potion. Because, I mean, I love video games, but I'm not the best at them. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to give him one more tackle, and then we'll see where we go, if I have to heal or not. Oh, we should be fine. As long as he doesn't get another critical hit, we should be okay. I really hope he doesn't get another critical hit. Woo! Alright, should I be ballsy and go for it? No, I'm just gonna heal.
It's important to get to know your Pokemon thoroughly. This is a list of your Pokemon, Ariel. Open this to check the skills and moves of your Pokemon. You also choose Pokemon here if you want to use an item on one. Oh my god, these tutorials are awful. Alright, Razor's HP was restored by 15 points. Please use Growl. Oh. Keep your eyes on your Pokemon's HP. It will faint if the HP drops to 0.
Go Charmander, you scratch. Alright. Let's keep tackling away. Oh, if he gets another critical hit, I'm so screwed. If he growls too, I'm screwed. Ah! That's not good. Oh crap, I think we lost this. Critical hit, no. No, we lost! Crap. Even with a potion, that is so awful. Charmander, come back! Yeah, am I great or what? Great, I don't know.
How disappointing. Shut up, old man. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon grow. But if you lose, Ariel, you end up paying prize money. However, since you had no warning, this time I'll pay for you. But things won't be this way once you step outside these doors.
You're kind of scary.
That's why you must strengthen your Pokemon by battling wild Pokemon.
Wow, this is certainly embarrassing. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Ariel, Gramps, smell you later. I don't think you can interact with Professor Oak, or he doesn't say anything significant after this. So let's scuttle home to Mom with our tail between our legs and go and cry in her lap. Alright, one thing your mom can do for you is she can heal your Pokemon, which is really neat. If you ever are in Pallet Town and you're in danger of whiting out, definitely come and have her heal your Pokemon for you. I suppose we're going to press on now that we have a Pokemon. Heaven knows how far I'm going to get. Excuse me? What? Look! Look! I copied what it said on one of those trainer tips signs.
Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu.
Okay. Do I have to do that? I suppose so. Okay, here's our menu. Here you can look at your Pokemon. Here you can see what's in your bag. Here you can check out your trainer card. Here's where you save. And your options are here. Let's actually go ahead and go into options, and I'm sure some of you have been yelling at me so much. We're going to speed up the text speed, and let's choose a pretty frame. Since I'm playing leaf green, let's go ahead and do green. Cancel. Alright, that looks better. Alright, exit. Alright, so now we can set out. While you're walking in tall grass, you can encounter Pokemon. What I'm going to do is keep in random encounters for the first time we meet a Pokemon, and then cut out all the rest. I'm going to keep all trainer battles, though, unless I rebattle them for experience, which I'm probably going to end up doing if I keep losing battles like I have been. For the Pokemon battles, like I said, you can check out my blog. I'll put a link below. But yeah, so let's go ahead and run into the grass and see what we can find. Oh, didn't find any. Oh, what you want to do is you want to come here, you. Talk to this guy.
Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go.
Yay, we got a potion. I would have had two, but you know, I kind of lost. I put the potion away in my items pocket. Alright, so that gives us a clue to where we're going to be going now. He said he worked in Viridian City. Oop, random encounter, yay! And here we have our first wild Pokemon, a Rattata. Rattata are kind of the generic Pokemon you can get in the beginning that will help you win against other trainers instead of only having one Pokemon. It's a normal type, and in the beginning of the game, it's very overpowered. At just level, I believe 13 in this game, it learns a move called Hyper Fang, which has 80 power, and it gets same type attack bonus, and it can cause the opponent to flinch if it strikes first. And Rattata is very fast. That's ridiculous. I believe our tackle right now only has like 25 power at the most. So 80 at level 13 is ridiculous. It does get nerfed in the later part of the game, but Up front, Rattata and its evolution are great at the beginning of the game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be picking one up. Let's wander around a little bit and see if we can run into another Pokemon. Alright, here's the second Pokemon you can catch on this route. It is Pidgey. Pidgey is the standard normal flying type that you find at the beginning of all the Pokemon games. It's a little more defensive than some of the other flying types in this generation, and I really like Pidgey. Its flying moves in this generation are a little lacking, unfortunately. It learns Gust and Wing Attack, but it seems to take it a while to learn its flying moves. So, I can't catch it yet, but I am going to be catching a Pidgey at some point. But let's make our way to Viridian City, which is right up here! Yay, we're in Viridian City! Alright, well, I think I'm going to cut this here, and so I will see you all next time. Thank you for listening, and make sure you subscribe if you liked it.